Welcome or welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles. Today I'm going to clean out my want to read shelf on the StoryGraph. So when I transferred everything from Goodreads to the StoryGraph, like 3, maybe 4 years ago now, I noticed that there were some duplicates in things that I wanted to read, but that I had actually already read, or that I read maybe after, I don't know. But there are things in there that I know I probably either have read or don't want to read anymore. So I am going to screen record on my iPad as I go through my want to read so I can show you what's on there. Okay, so I am going to go through this by earliest added because those are probably the things that I either forgot about or don't want to read anymore. For example, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I actually had a physical copy of this and then I decided that I didn't want to read it anymore. So we can take that off. Then we have P.S. I Love You. I really like this movie. I watched it with one of my best friends when I was in college. I don't think I care enough to read it, and it's the first in a series. I don't care. Rule. I have no idea what the fuck this is. And there's really no synopsis. Looking at the cover though, this is not something that I would probably pick for myself. So we can take that off. 7 Ways to Lie. No idea what this is. Oh, it's YA though, so that feels like a no. Student Teacher Affair, definite no. We can take that one off too. Alive, the Generations trilogy. Don't know what this is. It's comped for Hunger Games, Divergent, and Red Rising, so I don't know if that's good or bad, because I like the Hunger Games. I love the Hunger Games. They're right there. Divergent, not so much, and I will not read Red Rising. So let's see. Trapped in a Coffin. I don't know about that one. We might take this off. Ember in the Ashes. I already know I don't want to read that. Picture Perfect by Jodi Picoult. Anything by Jodi Picoult I will keep because I do have a lot of her books on my shelves that I'm planning to read this year finally. So we'll keep anything that I have by her. Suicide Notes for Beautiful Girls. I remember hearing about this, but I don't actually know what it's about. Ooh, got 2 stars from people that I follow. So maybe we can take that off. Damn. I no longer have any interest in reading the Da Vinci Code series. I did have them. I think I still have the first one, but I think I might have gotten rid of the others. So this, Accused by Lisa Scottolini. I know someone who knows the author and really likes her, and it's a female law firm. The series is called Rosato and D'Annunzio, and I don't know if I want to read anymore. I'm gonna take that off. I read the first 3 books in the Shatter Me series and liked them at the time. I'm not going to read them now. Handle with Care. Haven't read that one, but I do have it on my shelf, so actually we'll leave that. Off the Page. Oh wait, no, we can take this off. This is like a YA book that Jodi Picoult wrote with her daughter. This is the first one, and I had a copy of this and I got rid of it. Vanishing Axe, Sing You Home, Keeping Faith, Song of the Humpback Whale. I don't have this one, so we can take that off. Second Glance, I do have that, so I do need to read that. Okay. Murder Uncorked, A Wine Lover's Mystery. I am desperately trying to find cozy mystery series that I actually enjoy, so I don't think I'm gonna remove, and actually, that's a lie. The only cozy mystery series that I'm definitely going to remove is the Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder, because I've talked to people about it, and from what I've heard, I already know that I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like the main character, which is always a big issue for me when reading cozies, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip that. Assaulted Caramel, Amish Candy Shop. Okay, we'll try it, but we can take that one off. Hummus and Homicide, I will keep. Gone. I don't know what this is. This looks like another YA, maybe dystopia. Yep. Oh, hold on. Nah, that's too many books in a series. Okay, Sworn to transfer court late #2. Well, what's the first one? We'll just take that off. Anything by Sarah Janet can go. Okay, so next is the Rosolian Isles series, which I once upon a time did want to read. I attempted to read the first book this year and I DNF'd it, so these can all go. Rosado and Associates is another series by Lisa Scottolini. We can remove those. I'm probably not gonna read them if I'm being honest. Okay, the Finishing School series. I've heard good things, however, I don't think I'm interested anymore. A Spark of Light I have already read, so I don't know if I have another edition that comes up on here. I'm not gonna remove it, but, or maybe I should remove it, I don't know. Sworn to Raise, Court Late #1. Oh, this is the first one. Okay, what is this about? This, yeah, it's YA. I'm not feeling it. I think we can get rid of that. So when I started this, there were like 193 books on my want to read. We are obviously not going to go through all of them, but we'll probably get through a chunk. The Parasol Protectorate series, I also heard good things about, but I don't think I would want to read it now. Caraval, I actually already read. I had it and I think I got rid of it. It's not a great series. I'll leave it since I already read it and I'll figure out if the other edition comes up somewhere. On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I enjoyed The Hate U Give, but I don't really want to read it anymore. Opposite of Always. I do want to read this. I had wanted to read this before I read Long Way Down, and because I enjoyed Long Way Down, I do still want to read more. We Are Okay, I do still want to read that. Apprentice in Theory, I've already read. Oh yeah, my review's right there, so why does it say? Okay, whatever. Oh, that must have been from Goodreads then. Handbook for Post-War America, I'm actually reading that now. With the Might of Angels, Dear America 40. What? Okay, it's a historical, yeah, Brown versus Board of Education, but why is it? It's a part of that series? That's interesting. I'm gonna take it off though. Diary of a Bookseller. Don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound interesting. Imagine Me, we can take off. The Flame in the Mist, did I read that? Why is my ring light flickering? No, I read her other, no, I read The Wrath from the Dawn. Okay, that's a different series, right? Yeah, okay. We can take that off. I don't think I want to read anymore. I'm Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. I've heard good things about that one, so I'll leave it. Love, Hate, and Other Filters. Did I read something by Samira Ahmed already? I feel like I don't want to read this because I'm not a big fan of YA contemporary. With The Fire on High, because it's Elizabeth Acevedo, that's the only reason I'm contemplating reading that. And I just bought it from my library, so hopefully it's good. Stalking Jack the Ripper, I don't want to read anymore. I did not know that series was a fucking romance. Listen, I thought we were gonna be catching serial killers and shit, not having a romance. Girls of Paper and Fire, I read. You, I have, and I do want to read that. What is this? I don't want to read anything by Leigh Bardugo anymore. We can take that off too. Know My Name, I do want to read that. Internment, I read and I was so disappointed by it. The concept of the book is actually really good and the story that she created itself was good. However, the weird little love triangle that she threw in there, no, hard pass. The Poison Study, I think I might have that, so I'll keep it. The Bells, I don't know if I want to read this anymore. I also heard some not great things about that author. We can take that off. Book of Two Ways, I do still want to read. Cinderella's Dead, I've read. Strangers We Know, I'll keep that. Anger is a Gift, I do want to read. I have that, as well as I Can Make This Promise. I will still read Issa's memoir. I think I have the audiobook somewhere. Foul is Fair. I don't know what that is. Revenge Fantasy. Comped for Karen M. McManus, Who I Do Not Love. I'm gonna take this off. Such a Fun Age was not a fun time. The Majesties, don't know what this is. It's just literary fiction. All right, I'll keep that one. Raybearer, I Read and Loved. The Antidote for Everything. No, we'll keep it. Better Feelings in Asian American Reckoning. I must have gotten that as a recommendation for something. I've already read The Poppy War. I do have Mirage. I like Adam Silvera, so I guess I'll keep that one. The Reader, I also have From the Desk of Zoe Washington. I know a lot of people who really like that. Kids of Deception. All right, we'll do like 5 more and see. Kiss of Deception, this feels YA fantasy, yeah. It's a series, 4.5 by somebody that I follow. Ooh, and an assassination attempt, I'll keep it. Black Flamingo, I've heard good things about. The House on the Cerulean Sea, I no longer want to read because I don't want to read anything by TJ Klune. I've read Desperate Measures, it was not good. The Death of Vivek Oji, I have that, I think. I do. So we'll keep that. Leave Where Do You Go Can Go. All right, and I've read Persepolis. I read Undercover Bromance, it was not good. I no longer want to read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. All right, so we will stop there for now. Let's see if we've made a good dent, maybe some progress. I took about 40 books off, so that's actually pretty good. But how long is your want to read shelf on Goodreads or StoryGraph? If you use both or one or the other, let me know. Let me know if you've read any of these books. If there are any that I took off or that I was unsure about that you think I should read, let me know. Otherwise, that is all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.